Well guys, welcome to the shop. I think this is going to be the next project I want to take on. I saw this at the flea market down in Strawtown, and what grabbed my attention is that it has two handles. Even though this cutting edge here, I think, is only 3 feet long, not even that. So the whole thing is less than 3 feet. But I really like this saw. It feels as though it's sharp. So before we clean this up, I want to take it out for a spin. But since we're not going to have two people, and we don't need two people on this saw, I'm going to take this off, because all it'll be is something that's flopping around there on the end. So take that handle off, and let's go give this a try. So guys, we had a tree outside of our bedroom off the corner of the house, and that tree was threatening the house. It was 90% dead. There's just a little bit of foliage, and I was afraid it was going to fall in the house. So I dropped it the other day. This will be perfect for trying out this saw. Guys, this thing worked great. That was so much fun. I thought I was going to have to start the camera and start the cut and then cut to the end of the cut because it might take too long, but it did not. It didn't take very long at all, and that was wonderful. So it's very sharp, worked very well. Let's get these handles off and clean this thing up. So guys, a viewer suggested that for cleaning this, it would be good to use a pumice stone, like you use for cleaning your grill. I thought that was a pretty good idea, so let's give this a try. Actually worked pretty well. It's got all the rust all the coarse, I think there was some coarse rust, just some surface rust, and got most of that off. It feels nice and smooth. Still has some blemish that you can see, but I think if I take a little more time on this saw will come out really nice. I decided to change things up here just a little bit, and instead of using the water, I'm not going to use that right now. I'm going to use some WD-40 as my lubricant instead. It's nice and smooth. I think that says cast steel. So cast and steel here is here at the bottom. Alright guys, it's a miner's friend, and you see up at the top it says cast, and at the bottom it says steel. I cannot find anywhere on here where it is made. It does not say Atlas, that anything that I can read. It does not say USA, so I just cannot confirm that, but it is a nice little saw. Now I tried to clean all of this up. I did not go all the way out to the edges of these teeth because you can ruin. You could see when I sharpened that it was sharp, or when I sawed that limb off, it is sharp, and so I don't really want to mess with these teeth, and I want to show you how this thing works. These teeth here are the cutting teeth, and so they cut and sever the wood. These are the rakers. The rakers are set just about 12/1000ths of an inch lower than the cutting teeth that cut the wood fibers. And so these cutting teeth that cut the wood fibers, they sever the wood fibers, and then these rakers follow along and dig out all of the wood, and that's what you see flying out. Each of these rakers is taking out all of the wood that these teeth cut. These teeth also have a set on them. This one here is set to the lower side. This is set up, and that creates a wider, what's called a kerf, so that the cut that you're making into the wood is a little bit wider than the blade itself, or else it would pinch. So there's an offset here, and that set is what sets the kerf, and then these are set to rake out all of the fibers that are cut by the teeth, and so it goes back and forth. If you'll notice down here on the end, they only have cutting teeth for about, almost looks about 8 inches there, and that is so that you can get your kerf started in the wood. These teeth don't bite as much as the rakers and these teeth here, so you get your kerf started in the wood. You just rock it back and forth a little bit and get down through the bark and into the wood, and then when you start sawing your long strokes, these teeth here are what actually do most of the work. Well guys, this was a lot of fun. Thank you so much for joining me on this beautiful little restoration. Love how this thing turned out. We've got it all cleaned up and oiled up and lubed up with the linseed oil, so the wood is protected as well. Everything is good on this. So we've got a home up here on the wall for it. Let's go ahead and put it up. That's another project done. Thanks so much for joining me on this. It is great to be able to share this with you. Thank you so much for being willing to spend your time here with me. I don't take it for granted. Please guys, give us a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. If you know somebody that might enjoy this content, please share the link of this video with them. I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Thanks again. Have a great day. God bless.